Hello, welcome back to Vagrant Story. Last time we got into the... what is this? Abandoned mines, I think? Yes. Should be almost out, but I ran out of time, so let's get out of here and see what comes up next. Oh, there was a fire elemental in here before. There's a couple of dead hellhounds. Very dead hellhounds. Okay. We got a slow-moving platform. I don't think I've showed it off, and I don't know that I will bother showing it off on purpose. But if you fall down a hole like that, you take damage. I don't remember how much. It might depend on your health. I don't know if it's a percentage. But anyways, you take damage and you reset the room. Oh, I can't act... I thought I could just push it up from under there. Okay. Probably should have left that 3 tall. But I made it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Maybe... they look bunched up enough. Oh, yes! They are bunched up enough. Yep. Yep. Out of all 3, I got a ring sleeve. An iron ring sleeve that's not even worth taking, but... okay. Jerk. No one make me bleed my own blood. Sure were some fancy moves. Yep. These things are practically immune to your chains, making them just fantastic bosses. Or regular enemies. We'll take the extra stats, which are not hit points this time. I don't need that. Right. Huh. For some reason I thought I had more than one elixir. I don't know why this has more than one as a target area. I don't think it'll even let you target an enemy, if you would be stupid enough to do that. Well? What do you see? You find us strange, no? Unnatural is more the word. That thing you do, it... They have formed into 3 groups. They are wounded and increasingly wary of being split apart. They seem less focused than our visitors last night. The soldiers last night were trained elites. These latecomers are mere sellswords. Guildenstern doubtlessly wished to catch us in the Greylands. Yet we proved too cunning a quarry. It is a hollow victory. Our losses are greater than the blades, and they have cut our puppet strings and turned them against us. They will soon hold the surface. We are lost. We have sacrificed much. Yet it need not be in vain, need it harden. How can they control our servants? How? Not all of them can, only a few. Yet we are the masters, are we not? Have we been betrayed by one of our own? I think not. The Cardinal has prepared long for this. 20 years watching, waiting. Think, they struck us just as we were moving on the Duke. They knew our plan, Sydney. Temper harden, you must learn control. We are lost, Sydney, lost. We must leave now, or we'll be warming our toes in hell. I said control yourself. I am telling you all is well. Trust me, Harden, all is well. We are friends, you and I. Is that not so, Harden? Give me your trust, friend. Yes, friends. Take the Inquisitor with you and go ahead. Oh, and don't be too rough. What will you do? Just going to pay a visit on Guildenstern. Worry not, friend. Use sigils to lock all you can. It will cost our guests valuable time to unbind them. Sydney. If we are friends, do not compel me so. Never again, Sydney. He intends to die. This way, come. Merlot. What have you done, Sydney? Okay, hope I'm not coming up to the place I think I am. I probably am. Okay. At least not yet. Alright. Not that I'm worried, but I'm going to save. I really probably shouldn't have, because it takes a long time, and I don't exactly need to. I think... Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, so now we're on the other side of that. I thought it took longer to get across that river. I don't think I actually have to do anything. Okay, that thing's just active now. Yeah, good luck with that. It is actually a pretty significant buff early on, because you don't get that for a while. Can I hit him with something? Yes. He shoot a buff. What do we got over here? Ah, here we go. You can barely see it. Maybe if I... Yeah, you can still barely see it. That is the symbol that they showed on Sydney's back. That is part of the post-game. If there's anything back here. Nope. Alright. I don't remember what's... The blood stain on Ashley's back burns. Okay, so now I am a little scared. I am glad I saved. This is a lich. They are just down here. They are late game enemies that I am just fighting. Similar to Ghosts, you get a moment to swing at them after they teleport. Locked with an iron key. Unlike Ghosts, they are not pathetic. They just have death. And as you can see, they're pretty squishy. That's actually not a terrible staff, but I have a Damascus one. I don't know why I was double locked. Oh, I can't actually do anything in here, though. We just have a Dolahan as a regular enemy now. Although I know the Lich is a boss. And I think immediately after the Lich... Silver key. I think immediately after the Lich boss, they are regular enemies, so... Although I think I am about at the point that Dolahans would be regular enemies as well. But I can't actually do anything in here. Neat. But that's how the post-game sections work. They are locked like that. You basically have the post-game key on you always. We can pass through here. What have you found? Ancient Chaldean lettering. It's quite worn, nigh unreadable. Anything useful? I think not. Yet. Yet? The carvings are particularly deep in places. They're quite charming. What do they mean? There's more here and here. Ancient Chaldean, from all in Camp's time. Ah, truly, these were written before the birth of Saint Iochus, a time when sorcerers were common as sellswords. What is it? The Cardinal. He will stop the legacy of Mollenkamp, the Grimoires, from falling into the wrong hands, will he not? Of course, my love. To cede its power to a fanatic such as Sidney would be madness. I fear he already has the Grand Grimoire. What think you? I do not know. Yet surely we would not be here chatting so amiably if he had. The Grand Grimoire, the ultimate codex of sorcery. It is only a book, a covenant, yet it is the prime mover, the machinery of life itself. And if you had that book, Sidney, you wouldn't know what to do with such power. Then pray tell, for what purpose have you been in league with the Duke these many years? You seek to control men, nay, to control God himself. Oh, please. Warping the minds of men and shepherding the masses has always been your church's domain. You lure sheep with empty miracles and a dead God. Or perhaps you, too, are a sheep, Samantha. A poor little lamb, bleeding for your faith as though it were milk of the poppy. Yet mark your Savior well, for he is one of the demons you so fear, Samantha. Be silent. A sweeter faith still is the draft called love. Be wary, Samantha. Don't let him get to you. Ah, truly the Cardinal's own hand. Your will is strong, Guildenstern. You are not the only shepherd here, Sidney. Watch your crook, lest it be wrenched from you. It's no use. We must make haste. The fiend. Run, Sidney, run. You will be ours in the end. The Grand Grimoire? This one's not opening. Probably because it's double-sided. I don't think that ever opens, actually. Huh. Okay. I think I actually can't go through this way. Oh. It's the door up here. You actually cannot make that jump straight on from there. Although you could from right here. So I didn't have to do that little jog in the air. I think a dummy appears in this room later. Oh, he's gonna be a jerk. Nope. Got him. There goes the bell again. I think I am in... Yes, I'm in the same Undercity I was just in. So I think one of these I can actually do from this side of the area. Maybe, or it could just be two areas that are locked off that you have to first get into with the post-game key. son of a crap. Thank God I'm not coming at it with a knife. And there it goes. Okay, more intelligence. Don't need that. Take the rest, though. And since bosses typically mean progress, I will go back and check the other path. I don't think I'm actually going to go into the place I was, okay, a dead end. The place I was not looking forward to. And I can also see that this does, in fact, connect to the place I was just at. That is actually pretty good stuff this early on, because it's Gane. I don't know what the point of this is. Silver key. Yeah, that would just be a complete dead end. I think it's meant to be a shortcut if you have post-game. But there's like a treasure room past the iron key. But the door in between these was locked with the Bloodstone as well. So it's not like you can get it in your first run. I don't know. I don't know why this game does some of the things it does. There's no reason for the double Bloodstone. And it is certainly not any kind of shortcut. It is much faster to go between those two screens above ground. Getting a lot of Hagane stuff. Okay, another save. Iron key. I guess the mentality there is that they want you to wait to get the silver key to go into that iron key door. But it's really not that far out of the way to just go back above ground. Okay, that is progress. And there was another path to check. Or two? Nope, the other one was locked. So just one more path to check. I should have repaired my stuff when I was in that last workshop. And another dead end. I expected it to be, but I was hoping at least one of the paths would have had a chest or something. And silver key. This might take me to the place I'm thinking of. I'm not sure if I'll have time to get through it. Or even enough of it to make it worth starting on it. Yep, this is the place I was thinking of. Snow? No, snow flies. Well, will she open for you? Nay, the sigil holds it fast. How fare you? It was just a workshop. I mean your men. How many have you lost? Ah, how goes the battle, you mean? The city is ours, dearie, more or less. How many dead? 3, maybe 4 score. We've lost contact with some. We'll know better when the fighting cools. The dead walk in greater numbers as the day wanes. I know. They'll walk beneath the stars when eventide comes. You would fight this battle differently? It is not that. No training could prepare one for this. Bless your nerve, Samantha. War is change. We must follow suit. Control your fear. Lest you be controlled in its stead. Romeo. Sydney's lot have caught wind of our little foray and summoned their dark brood to repel us. They summon, yet they cannot command. Soon the paling that holds the demons in Le Monde will fall. Sydney must be stopped. Indeed, Commander Nisa. You have the right idea. Now to action. What ails you, Samantha? What is Sydney thinking? Summoning evil beyond his control. He fills his chalice with poison and savors it like wine. Think not on him, Samantha. Yet what he does defies nature's order. Nature's order? That was him. That risk-breaker has done this. Damn him. Symptoms resemble those of case 72, was it? Borrowing another's eyes and ears, clairvoyance if you will. All people are tuned to a certain rhythm. Some can find a like rhythm and jump on board. You're not a Knight of the Cross, one of Sydney's then? True seers can join one regardless of their rhythm, but not you, not yet. My name is Rosencrantz. I'm a risk-breaker like yourself. What's this? Grand Steward Lesate has sent me to assist you. We're to be partners. You must know risk-breakers always work alone. And a change of plans mid-mission is unthinkable. Yet you know nothing. Not about Le Monde, Mollenkamp, Sydney, nothing at all. And you do? Of course, you're not the only one who does not. The VKP in Parliament have known about the Dark Powers and the dead that walk. They've just kept it secret. Continue. We didn't think you'd go straight to Le Monde from the manor. So they sent me to help. I am better in a scrape than our Inquisitor friend, who admittedly lacks battle experience. You say the VKP knew of the Dark Powers? Indeed, I was assigned to the investigation. You know that Le Monde is a wellspring. What? A power grows in those, like you, whom its dark waters have touched. You may not feel it or understand it, but it is there, making you something more than mortal. To wit, where there is no power without the dark, yet it is not easily tamed. Thus Parliament raised a paling around the cities of man and set the dark out to pasture. Le Monde, however, has strong ties to the dark. For this is the dark city of the ancient Chaldean priestess Smolenkamp. All that was needed is fodder, and they would come to feed. Fodder? No. Yes, the Great Quake 25 years past stocked the city's larders with corpses. The wandering spirits wail in hunger. A fight for territory wrought from darkness. And you, the Parliament's champion in that battle. Rosencrantz, was it? Your words bear much meaning. Please, my friend, I speak only the truth. Yet you have no evidence. For that, you must search. I will cut you next we meet. Leave the city before sundown, if you value your life. If you would enter the forest, follow the snowflies. They gather where their dark runs strongest. As far as I know, that means nothing. They say to follow the snowflies, and I've never noticed them going particular directions. This is literally a maze. But I'm over time, so I'm going to save here and quit for now. I do have a map to this place, so that will help. And after a boss fight, the maze changes, so that's fun. Not completely, just parts of it. I sure hope that was the save I was on. Whatever. Yeah, it actually has a map. There is an effect they apply to places where they want to hide the map. So you can actually see where everything is at, but there will be a lot of places, a lot of rooms that do not have connectors. But that's going to be it for this part. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you stick around for more. And thanks for watching.